the internet's having trouble, you know. We're having one or two issues. Hi, any Patreons or channel members watching this on the replay. Thank you so much for your continued support. Please know it means the world to us. Right, I don't want to hear myself for a start. Boop. Hi, any Patreon. Boop. Right, this is miles behind, so I'll click off that. Okay, who's in the house? Bruce Lee. Happy birthday. Oh. Happy joy, happy joy. Humanoid terrestrials in the house. Humanoid terrestrial. Hello, everyone. Liz Smith Richards. Happy birthday, beautiful. Aww. It's not my birthday. Oh, sorry. Happy birthday, Gemma. Hope you've had a fabulous day. Chris Grant's in the house. Good to see you. Happy birthday. Jackie's here. It's all birthday wishes, so I won't keep saying it. Carrie Williams. Trolls doing dislikes. Have we got some dislikes? So yeah. That means you're doing something good in the world. Van Gardeners, that's a cool name. Carrie Williams, happiest of birthdays to you, sweet purple-haired fairy lady.
My hair's actually gone blue now. As it like washes out, this one goes blue for some reason, so you get an extra added bonus phase.
Pomodorino's in the house, and good old Andre. Mitch, and Andre, I did read your email, but I didn't get a chance to get back, but that's absolutely fine. We'll sort that out for you probably after the stream. And thank you so much for everything you've done. You're wonderful. Mitch Barber, Sheree Henderson, happy birthday. Oh, we owe them a thank you.
Yeah, I said thank you to Vegan Mooncat on Instagram, but also Sherry, thank you for that birthday card. It was so thoughtful. I was so touched when I got that through the post this morning. So thank you so much. That was lovely. Yeah.
Vegan,
really kind.
Vegan Jerry, Vegan Mooncat. Oh, and he sent me. I've not even seen yet. He's built the old computer. He's got the new fan in there, and it's got snazzy lights and that. I've not even seen it. I've been so busy celebrating with this one. Yeah. I shall have a look after the stream. I'm well excited. Andre, what you got planned for your special day? Well, we're at the end of the day now, but we've got... Yeah. What's going on? We thought we'd hang out with you guys, didn't we?
Yeah, we're having a nice pizza tonight. I got this gluten-free pizza base in, so it's FODMAP friendly, so I can have pizza on my birthday.
And we've got a special drink.
Yeah, we went to Yo's Sushi today. We went into the city. We've got this sparkling rosé grape juice. So that's,
grape juice. It's not a whole food.
It looks like wine, but it's not really wine.
Should we have a...
Let's have a little...
Should I pour it for you?
Yeah.
I feel like that should be my job as the... Oh, I don't want to get into sexist, stupid, stereotypical roles. It's your birthday. I feel like I want to look after you. Let's just say that.
Okay. I feel like it's a bit dangerous to have
Tell me when.
A fizzy drink around all this electronics. Oh, fill me right up, please.
Oh, yeah. That's what you always say.
Thank you.
Madam. I'm not such a gannet, so I'll just have like a sort of reasonable amount. Happy birthday.
I'm treating myself.
Who am I kidding? Oh, that's quite nice actually, isn't it?
It's really nice.
Okay. God, we'll be drunk in a minute.
You went to the city today, didn't we? I got some new tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah. Do you want to see my new tracksuit? I got new tracksuit bottoms on. Should I show the boys and girls?
Show the boys and girls if you can. Put your leg up or something.
Woo! They're sort of desert camo.
All mine were like too thin, so like when you bend over or something, you see everything. So I got some new thicker leggings for the winter time.
It was good.
And Yo Sushi was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah, they got loads of vegan options. Not the healthiest, obviously, but
well, I just had sushi
tasty.
that had cucumber and avocado in it. That was it. I mean, it's white rice instead of brown, but yeah, I thought that was pretty damn good.
I had 3 new things I hadn't tried before. Couldn't tell you what they were. I was a bit gutted. They dropped the tofu katsu curry. So I was a bit gutted about that because that's a good whack of protein in there. Yeah. But you can't have it all. Robert Pacino is in the house. The real thing. Vegan Jerry. A. Pearson. Oh, I got a compliment there. That's good. Muddy Pals. With a little schnauzer. Wheelchair Mafia. That's such a cool name. Rusty Can. Jackie, did you have some cake today? Did you have cake?
I did not have some cake. If I'm 100% honest, I had a small, little tiny serving of some ice cream, some vegan ice cream. That was really nice.
What brand is that? Northern Block. Peanut chocolate chip.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's so many things that affect my tummy, so I have to be so careful. It's not worth spending my birthday in pain, so I've been really careful today. And I'm not one for if I eat something say a bit of ice cream and it's really tasty, and then later on I want to have some fruit or whatever, it doesn't taste as good, so I usually don't bother to have a lot of treat things, But I fancied a couple of things today, like this drink for something a bit different, and
that's fine. I think
full of ice cream.
I think you're allowed to mark your birth once a year.
Yeah.
Klaus is in the house. Hello to you, Jewel. Best birthday wishes from Krakow. Krakow, is that Poland? Excuse my terrible geography. Where in the world are you? And how's the vegan scene there? I have got a Polish friend, and she says that the vegan scene is great where she's from. I can't remember where it is. Fly Vegan kindly donated £4.99. It's a birthday gift for you.
Ah, thank you. That's really kind.
No question, just supporting her local neighbourhood vegan female YouTuber on her birthday. Thank you, Fly Vegan. Where in the world are you, Fly Vegan? All over the place by the sounds of it. Right, I'll just go back a little ways because I want to try and welcome everyone to the...
So many birthday wishes, thank you.
Yeah, it's so lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really lovely. Iridescent 04 is in the house. Good to see you. Stain, happy 25th, Gemma. He's got a keen eye. Ricky Niveneen's in the house. Richie McBride. Ghoul Hunter, will I be okay drinking a gallon of soy milk each and every day? Why not? What is a gallon? Is it 4? We don't really speak in gallons. I'll tell you the one thing that you might want to limit.
Oh, a gallon is 4 litres?
Oh, yeah. So if it's fortified, which it probably will be, you'll probably get far too much calcium. I wouldn't recommend that. So calcium in a stupid excess can calcify the organs. It can trigger a heart attack as it sort of all... what does it do in the bloodstream? I've sort of forgotten now. I've not talked about this for a while. It's not good anyway. You don't want to mega dose synthetic nutrients. If you're just eating whole plant foods as they come, you'd be really hard pressed. Apart from Brazil nuts, you can easily get too much selenium. But for the vast majority of nutrients in a whole food plant-based diet, if you're eating a balanced diet, you'd struggle to eat enough to be, to eat a toxic level of nutrients. When you're using a processed food, like a plant milk, and they've added in, like calcium, very easy. If you have more than about, I don't know, if I'd have it, I tend to have like a pint a day. Like I would maybe have a couple of pints, but I wouldn't do that too regularly, to be honest, personally. Race leaves in the house. What did you get me for your birthday? That sounds like a race leaver thing to say.
Yeah, when you work somewhere, like an office or whatever, you have to bring in cakes for everyone when it's your birthday. It's weird, isn't it? If you think about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Val's Music kindly donated £2.60. Oh, that's you.
Ah.
There you go.
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Wow, he's extra spunky today.
He's
Cool, watch my drink.
Oh god. He's extra spunky. 69. 99. 69. What was it? 69. Forget my own number. Thank you very much.
Happy birthday, Jem. Give us your monkey. Show us your monkey.
Oh god.
I think that the new rule is you have to say "show is your monkey" when you. That'd be particularly funny to me for some reason, which I shan't go into. Shane, the vegans in the house. Fly vegan. I like your t-shirt. The time is now. Be vegan or live vegan.
The back's got a good message as well.
Yeah, on the back it says that the trouble is you think you've got time, and it's an hourglass, and in the top is like a beautiful, some beautiful scenery with some lovely animals, and in the bottom of the hourglass is like all the trees are chopped down. There's like a big bit of machinery and some animal skulls and like a toxic waste sort of barrel.
Powerful t-shirt, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good. Who is this by? Viva la Vegan, if anyone is interested to take a look. I should shout them out because they gave me this and that was really kind of them. Zactivist is in the house. Good to see you, brother. I see you've been doing tons of Zactivism. Seen all the videos online. Very good.
Surprised me.
That is Poland. Krakow. That is Poland. Good. Yeah, fly vegans from all over the place. Makes sense. So are you, do you work in air travel or something? Friday, be camping. Currently on a break, watching. Happy birthday. Jackie, just out of interest, how many calories does a gallon of soy milk have? What even is a gallon? So it's about 4 litres and... 4.5. And I don't really know, to be honest. I don't really think in calories, believe it or not, for a bodybuilder. I tend to think in... quantities of different whole plant foods, which may sound mad. Yes, Krakow in Poland. Have a wonderful birthday. Thanks for popping by, my friend. You're very welcome here. Vel's music's in the house.
That drink, like the aftertaste, reminds me of some kind of sweet that I used to have as a child. I can't tell you what. It's got a really nice aftertaste.
The real thing. Have you tried lupin beans for protein? 3 times the protein content of tofu. I find that hard to believe, but I will check it up because it's always good to learn something new. I know. They are the most protein rich of these things, are they? Or are they the most protein rich of whole foods? And then seitan's probably more. Hang on. Let's have a look. See.
Looking it up.
I'm looking it up. Chronometer. And do some people call them lupini beans as well? What's the deal with that? Lupins cooked. Let's do 100 grams. I'm going to guess, 6 or 7 grams of protein. Oh, wow. Oh, so you might be right then. 15.6 grams. Wow. For a whole food, that is ridiculous. That is mad. Are they? Yeah, they are a bean, aren't they? You just said. That's rather fascinating. So 15.6 grams. See, now I could have easily said, nah, that's not right, and just ignored that, and I wouldn't have. I would be willing to learn and have. You got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason and all that shit. Right, so 100 grams of tofu. So yeah, that's only 12 grams of protein. Yeah, you're right. Oh. Wow. Why haven't we had lupin beans in our lives?
I don't know.
We better order some.
Are they like so readily available in like supermarkets or whatever? Cause...
lupin beans, UK, Tesco, Asda, Sainsbury's. These are the first things that come up. Yeah. They look a bit like butter beans, do they? Right. I should give them. Thank you so much for improving my knowledge here, and I'm glad I wasn't so arrogant as to think I know it all. There's a lesson for everyone there. Super chat. Mitch the Barber, the lovely man, he's always really kind. Kindly donated $9.99. Just wanted to thank you for being my coach. You were very welcome. Yeah, so I coached Mitch probably a lot of months ago now for some nutrition training, possibly workout plan as well, was it? I can't remember now. And thank you, Gemma, for creating the best ebook.
Oh,
how does that feel?
Thank you. That's really nice.
How are you getting on with the new desserts cookbook?
I haven't done anything to it for a couple of days, so I've taken a little break for birthday celebrations. But I'd say it's like, I'm sure I keep saying a slightly different amount, but around like 80% done now. It's very close. Yeah. I Chaos X. Happy birthday, Gem. And a question for Hench. What's the recommended RDI for B12 for mouse? Under 60 is 2,000 micrograms a week or 2,500. I would have to look it up. It's 2 or 2.5. I've forgotten now. But then for over 60s, because we need this compound called intrinsic factor, which is produced in the gut. And as we age, like we stop being able to produce that very well. So age 60, the recommendation actually then goes up to 7,000 micrograms a week. I think it's 7,000 over 60s and 2,500. And Andre's just confirmed that for under 60s. PMFJ 86 is in the house. Vast Music, you can generally get jarred looping beans in international sections with Mediterranean foods. Wow. You can buy them as protein flakes as well. That's interesting. Collingwood Zone. Happy birthday. Loved watching your trip to London and Bath together. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love a vlog. They never tend to do that well. Well, my last video is actually doing better than average, which I released yesterday. But we didn't go anywhere in that vlog, but we had a few people around and had a giggle, didn't we? Yeah. That was celebrating Gemma's birthday, so if you guys want to check that out later on, feel free. Pomodorino kindly donated 10 Great British pounds. Gemma, buy yourself a birthday gift and chill out. I look forward to the dessert book, but no hurry. That's really kind.
It's all love, isn't it? It's all love tonight.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I'm feeling the love. Thank you. That's really kind.
Bless you. Right, I'll just go back a little ways.
Can we wish a happy birthday to N. Parker? They're saying we share the same birthday.
All right, guys, you know the drill. Let's see some party blowers and some presents and some birthday cakes and balloons and something else.
They're 35 today. I'm 36 today. Yeah, I hope you're having a great birthday. Yeah.
Optizap is in the house. Race Lever, thoughts on Happy Healthy Vegan new OnlyFans channel where you vowed to take out vegan gains and Jasmine as vegan OnlyFans couple of champions. I think we should enter the fray then in that case.
I didn't know they'd done that. Wow.
Is
it a joke?
I think that might just be a joke.
Okay.
I always take anything Race Lever says with a pound of salt. Guilt-free herbivores in the house. Thomas Chappelle went to Norwich this weekend for the first time with my fiance. Fell completely and utterly in love with the place. Never eaten so well. Best vegan food ever. Did was it you who commented on my Instagram saying you went to Namaste, India, or Namaste Village? I know someone did, and I'm glad you had a lovely time. Yes, a lovely city and really good for veganism. Super chat. Zactivist. Lovely Zactivist. Do subscribe to him. He's a great lad with a great sense of greatness. He kindly donated 2 Great British pounds. He's got all the ladies who's watched the vlog. Happy birthday, Gem.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Zach. It's really kind.
Yeah, I was outnumbered 6-1 at last night's party, so that was interesting. Just talking about vaginas all night, really.
There was a lot of talk of that. I think, a bunch of women get together. They talk about all kinds of things. That was one of the topics. Yeah, we played Cards Against Humanity. Has anyone ever played that? Hilarious
That was
game.
so fun, wasn't it?
I'd heard some great things about that game, but I didn't appreciate how good it was. So I'm definitely going to get that in, I think, for gatherings.
Oh, so Mitch the barber, who got the plans from me a while ago, nutrition and workout plans as well, down £30. That's amazing, isn't it?
Ah.
That's really amazing. Well done, you. I remember that was great working with you because you actually did what I said and smashed it. Gives you some job satisfaction, you know, when it's such a rewarding job, you know, when people actually do it and, you know, they get lean or they build muscle or they reverse some disease or whatever. It's so rewarding. No better feeling in the world when you hear about that. Vegemite Cod Pods in the house.
Thanks for all the birthday messages and love. I'm not going to reply to each one of you who's atting me tonight because there's so many. I wouldn't be able to keep up, but just know that I'm looking at them all and I'm really grateful. Thank you.
You sound it. Mark Crossey's in the house. Zendalk, how did the orgy go? Let's just say I'm slightly sore today, but I have a smile on my face. I think this is a question. James Longman, £180, 12 to 13% body fat. Would £20 bulk be W? I'll be honest, I'm not really a fan of bulking anymore. I'm not a fan of bulking. I did it like all my life and I feel like the progress was so slow. It seems fast when you're on a gaining cycle, but then you're on a long cutting cycle and you lose like a lot of your gains. And I'm actually recomping this time and my weight stayed the same, but my strength has shot up. So I feel like I'm not going to get fat this time. So I actually don't really rate bulk. Maybe if you're new, you know, and it's like not too mad, but it's all relative. It depends how long you've been training and how much gains you can expect to get, how well you train and rest. So you train really hard and rest really well, you can take in a ton of extra calories if you're new. But say like you're not training that well, you're skimping on your sleep, you know, you don't need as much calories. And so if you're in a mad excess, you could put a load of fat on. And so it's an impossible question to answer, really. I think you just have to play it by ear and see how you feel and just change things up if you feel like you're getting fat or whatever. Purple Sun, hello everyone, happy birthday, wish you all the best. Lovely. Andre loves Cards Against Humanity. Crystal Moe, happy birthday, honey. Much vegan love from the Caribbean. Wow.
Thank you.
I want to be in the Caribbean. It was so cold. But we were really happy to be out. We cycled into the city centre and we were really happy to be doing stuff. And then, you know, we bought some clothes. We had a bite to eat. And then it was so cold, we were just really keen to get home.
Today, I thought you were talking about when you were in the Caribbean for some reason. You said I love the Caribbean, and then you said we were so cold, and I was like, I don't understand the story. Today, yes, we were very cold, yes.
It was rubbish.
I see what you're saying, though.
S. Moon is in the house with a lovely compliment and birthday wishes. Jessie Vegan. Hello from Pennsylvania. Is that where the office was meant to be? Pennsylvania?
Scranton. Is that Pennsylvania? Yeah, I think so.
Scranton. Have you been to the Steamtown Mall? That's what I want to know. Thomas, yes, it was me. Saw you on the TV on the wall in Namaste video clip. How funny. How funny. Guilt-free herbivore. Saw from the curry. Saw in one area from the curry and then a different adjacent area from the sex orgy. Real thing, have you got a nice birthday cake for Gemma? We're not really cake ones. We're not really. We are gonna have pizza tonight, though.
Yes.
We'll have a pizza.
Yeah.
Drifter's in the house. Cassie Harris. Chaos. Would you plan on doing collab vids with some other vegan YouTubers like Brian Turner? I'm doing a. I'll probably need to hit him up. I'm doing a YouTube Skype interview video with him fairly soon. And also, he and Derek have been in some of my videos, and I've been in some of their videos when we've been at a Veg Fest, because we're all Vivo Life athletes. Clarence Kennedy, sadly, he came to my gym one day, but I was really sick, and I didn't go meet him, so that was a bit naff. But yeah, I'm up for collabing with anyone. I definitely want to do lots of interviews over the next few months. I want to get really good at interviewing people. But yeah, I'm up for any sort of a collab. I've done a few with other YouTubers in the past. Who have we collaborated with? Vegetable Police, before he went daft. Vegan Gains a couple of times. Vegan Foot Soldier a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been in his videos and that, haven't we?
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah. I feel like it's got
Can't
loads
really
of people
remember
over the years, but yeah, it's hard to remember, isn't it?
Mm. Oh, Joey Carbstrong, we did that one, didn't we, years ago?
That was a good interview, that was.
Yeah. Jane White is in the house, wishing you a happy birthday. Alien. Sorry, I probably said that horribly. Happy birthday from Romania. How's the vegan scene in Romania? Super chat. Lloyd Christmas, my lovely friend. He's been such a long-term supporter of the channel. We really appreciate you. Lloyd donated $14.52. Happy birthday, Gemma. Here's a little cash to buy Paul some Brateen. I do need some Brateen. Ah, thanks, bro. You are so lovely. Really appreciate you. Everyone's so nice. Right. Cassie, Gemma, you look beautiful as always. I am a lucky man, that's all I know. Valentin is in the house as well. Everyone's coming with the birthday wishes. I'll just say that, just take that as a given now, rather than I keep saying it a million times. Brian Anderson's in the house. How you doing, my friend? Zendog off to work. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good evening. Just looking for questiones.
Gives another little bit juice, can you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Stu's in the house. Oh, and Harlequin is in the house. Greetings from Germany.
Is that the stew that we know? Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh, thank you. That'll do.
Have a bit more.
Okay.
I'm trying to get her drunk on grape juice. Okay. Jesse, I haven't been there. I'm not near Scranton, unfortunately. We're in need of vegan restaurants near me. Yeah, we're really lucky in Norwich, aren't we, with the old vegan restaurant. I forget other people haven't got it so good. I hope things pick up for you.
We're lucky with the size of the town or city. It's like it's a decent size, you know, but the amount of people per amount of vegan restaurants, you know, that ratio is really good.
It's the best in the UK, in fact. Not to brag. Guilt-free herbivore. Is that Brian Turner from Ready Steady Cook? I forgot he had the same name. Oh, no, it's Brian Turner of Humorous Fitness, formerly. Ray Steve, how do we know it's really Gemma's birthday? The real age. Hold your ID up to the camera and show us proof.
I'll do that right before we sign off, and unfortunately the camera may cut out just as I'm doing that.
Vegan Jerry, who will you debunk next, Hench? You. I've never debunked anyone in my life. I have a go, but they're all too clever for me with their cholesterol-laden diets. Yeah, I don't know. Just whoever's running their gums. Yeah. Have you guys got any requests? I'll give them all a consider. Valentin, I need some help with the protein shake. First of all, which is the best protein from Vivo Life? They have free ships to Romania. I'm not going to buy one. From my perspective, I favour the Perform protein. It's really designed for athletes, so it's very high quality protein, which, you know, there's whole and ritual as well as whatever I just said. Perform. So they're all equally great in terms of very good quality protein. But the Perform has digestive enzymes, 6 grams of branched chain amino acids added, loads of anti-inflammatory stuff like turmeric with the black pepper. What else is in there? Medicinal mushroom. I forget. I think it might be reishi. Forget now. But there's a few like sexy additives, which does make it a bit more expensive. But I love it. Pre-workout, I'll tell you which flavour I would recommend would be the salted maca caramel. So the maca is an adaptogen, and I feel like it gives me a little boost. So I've got loads of different flavours because they send me it all for free. So you would, wouldn't you? So I've got loads of different ones. But the maca caramel, I always have that pre-workout as I feel that gives me a little boost. Tastes great as well. So that's my recommendation. For someone on a budget, like the Ritual protein, you know, like I say, the protein is just as good. It's just not got these added things like sort of kind of superfood type ingredients, which will really bump the price up. So, you know, for someone not wanting to spend as much, you know, it's more competitive with other protein powders. Yet it is head and shoulders above like all the ones I've tried.
I don't know if you've just said this, but the good thing I like about Vivo is how they do all the testing.
Yeah. I was then going to get on to say heavy metal Well, they test for heavy metals, pesticides, over 500 different contaminants, and it's third-party testing. So they really go the extra mile. They really. I'm doing an interview with Josh on Wednesday. So what's that? 2 days time.
Why do you want to take any sort of supplements of any kind that have got like heavy metals or like different junky things in them? Like they're meant to support your body, not do that to you. There should be regulations and things, shouldn't there, for supplements and things?
Yeah, supplements really are not regulated,
you know? Yeah.
So the founder, Josh Balding, I'm interviewing him for Instagram on Wednesday. So I'll be asking him loads of stuff about the company and the product. So, do follow me on Instagram. There I am. So it'll be a live stream at 6 o'clock, 5 p.m. Oh, it's on Wednesday. What am I on about? What day is it today? Monday. So Wednesday, 5 p.m, IGTV, Instagram Live, and it'll go to IGTV, and then we'll come on here for the 6 o'clock live stream.
And follow me on the gram as well, just because I want you to.
She's great. Let's jump. Erin Goldberg, Hench Herbivore, hey, are you going to have a conversation with Dr. RV? He has some problems with your anti-oilvid. Can't be bothered. He's got a problem with everyone. I really don't care. Ghoul Hunter, what are your thoughts on unnatural vegan? Just a contrarian troublemaker trying to just get ahead at the expense of the vegan movement. That's my perspective. Valentin, the vegan scene in Romania is decent, not to spread, but a lot more people getting on this beautiful vegan wave. Nice, that's good to hear. Billy, Hench, any food that will help build up my stomach lining. Build my stomach lining.
Like if you've got leaky gut, is that what you meant?
Yeah. Do you mean your intestines, like the intestinal wall? Is that what you're trying to say? Like the leaky gut, or some people call it gut permeability. If that is what you meant, again, you want to eat a whole foods plant-based diet. You want to avoid other foods because they knacker it out. And a couple of supplements you can add in are glutamine, like say a gram of that twice per day for about 6 weeks. And what is the antioxidant out of onions, etc.? Quercetin, like a gram of that twice a day for about 6 weeks. It's meant to be really beneficial. Carrie, what type of pizza will you be doing tonight?
I got these Shah gluten-free pizza bases online, and we'll do a passata with a load of nooch in it and just a load of different veggies. Yeah, we don't have like a cheese or anything, do we? You can't really find like healthy cheeses that are like grateable and meltable and all that stuff. Well, we've not come across one, have we? So we just have a cheeseless one. Load on the veggies.
Humanoid terrestrial. Were you really drinking when your friends came over, or was the getting ladies drunk just a joke? What do you guys think?
I may have already given the game away.
Oh, what's that then?
I may have been going...
No.
How many years or how long has it been since you've drank alcohol, do you think?
In the last 5 years, I've sort of considered myself teetotal. There was this one time where there was some sort of event, well, it was a sort of party thing, and didn't really connect with any of the people. I didn't really like them, so I think I might have done a bottle of wine or something, or I had like a couple of drinks or something, and I was quite drunk. And have we had a drink like once or twice in the last 5 years?
I don't know. I don't think so. Well, we used to sometimes at Christmas have like one.
I remember a bonfire. That was someone's birthday. They had that horse stables and all that. I had a couple of drinks there.
But 2 years ago, I finished my course. Finished the year, my uni course, and sort of celebrated with a load of people. And I had one cider, and after I drank this one cider, my body hurt. It was horrible. I felt really drunk for half an hour, and then. I just felt a bit yucky, really. So that was the last time I drank, and might be the last time I ever do. The longer you go without having it, the more you just really notice how it makes you feel.
It's like any processed food, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, Steve, always makes me laugh. Okay, what about debunking Will Tennyson? Heard much about him? No, tell me about him.
I just looked him up for you. So, he's
got a big following. Oh, okay, so he's like a mainstream sort of bodybuilding channel.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's been... Oh, he's only got like 100 videos. He's been going
he's got
for
a lot of views, eh?
A lot of views. Yeah, his last video was 1 day ago, like a 10,000 calorie challenge. Maybe you could critique his day of eating or something.
Yeah. I just don't really know what to... It just seems a bit samey when you're saying, these foods will give you heart disease and cancer. And
yeah. But, maybe the cross-pollination of this new audience would get to people who haven't heard that message.
Maybe I shouldn't worry so much about... I kind of think, like, I don't want to annoy my subscribers and for them to get bored, but... Once you've been doing this for a while, it is a bit of repetition. Like, that is really part of it. So maybe...
But your audience wouldn't have heard of this guy. And, like, say he's doing a crazy 10,000 calorie challenge. Maybe that would be interesting to your audience because they'll think, God, why is he, like, doing this unhealthy thing?
And certainly Vegan Gains often critiques Greg Doucette because, again, he's got a huge following. So, I guess if I want to grow the channel, that might be worth considering, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give that some thought.
He's posted a few times in the last week, so he's very active.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Okay.
Good recommendation.
Good words. Well, let's just jumped. Guilt-free herbivore. Have you guys watched Born Vegan? Watched her. I interviewed her a few days ago. When was that? 28th, Monday. Yeah, that was a few days ago. If you go on my IGTV, you can watch the full interview. She made me cry. So, vegan since birth. When she was 7, her parents said to her, we've picked your food up until now, but now you're old enough to make your own choices, so you can eat whatever you want. And she said the only thing that changed was when she's at school and her classmates said, oh, you can't eat this chicken, you can't eat these eggs or whatever. She said the only thing that changed was she said, I can eat him, I just choose not to. And for a 7-year-old to like get it, and that was beautiful. Yeah, I did shed a tear or two, if I'm honest. Yeah, do subscribe to her. She's on the tubes and on the gram. Valentin, I'm in the gym, I'm growing daily, and I don't really want to use soy, even though the soy I'm getting isn't GMO too much. Okay, there's no question there. I'll move on. Sawyer Jones, Viva Life hot chocolate with reishi mushrooms is great, helps me chill. Nice, yeah. I like all that. When I did a video to promote the magic lattes, and while I was in the editing, I was drinking the turmeric latte, which is the lion's mane for cognitive function. I felt so quick. I felt like I was really sharp and pulling files from it. Normally, I have to really stop and think about, where did I put that file? No. I was like, I don't know if it was psychosomatic.
We haven't had those lattes for a while. Let's get some.
No.
Get some in.
Okay, then. Cassie, my mum finally caved and is letting my little sister go vegan. I took them grocery shopping yesterday. How amazing is that?
Yeah, that's good news.
Very nice. Sawyer Jones is getting a free t-shirt from Viva Life. I want a free t-shirt.
You can get loads of free stuff from them.
Valentin, without the protein powder, I'm reaching almost 150 grams of protein per day, so I think it's good. So if you're bulking, apparently like the most you'll need is 1.6 grams of protein per kilo of leanish body weight. Were you to be cutting, you might want to be near at 2 grams per kilo of leanish body weight per day in order to maximize your muscle retention. So it just depends on your muscle mass, basically. Jackie, does it make a difference between eating fresh turmeric or ground dried turmeric? For the fresh, it's going to have a little bit more nutrition, I would hazard a guess. So I would be quite comfortable saying that. And I know there is some problem supposedly with ground turmeric. I heard Derek Simnet mention it, but I didn't find out what was meant to be potentially wrong with it. And I actually have it like most days. Thank you, Jamie. I will pass that on. Salamander back with tofu laksa. What up? Jamie Little, my IRL friend, wished you a happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
He's good, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really good.
Jessica, do you think veganism is accessible to everyone?
Oh,
Unless you're living somewhere like sort of which is just grasslands and there is literally nothing else to eat and there's no shops or whatever. Yes.
It can be as expensive or as cheap as you want it to be.
Yeah.
You can buy mock meats and, say for us, we buy like gluten-free products. Like they can be really expensive, the ready meals, whatever. Or you can buy a big sack of beans, a big sack of grains.
Dried
lentils.
Lentils, like,
so cheap.
Pasta, rice.
Yeah.
It's the cheapest food on the planet. It's the food that they feed the cattle to fatten up, but it takes 19 times the input to get one output. So, which is going to be more expensive. It's blatantly obvious, isn't it?
Is it something sad? Like 50% of the world live on less than $3 a day.
$2, I think.
Something like that, and they eat, rice and vegetables. That's the kind of thing that they eat. They can't afford to buy animal products.
I really liked this. Well, I don't like it, but I thought this was very succinctly put. We're destroying our planet to grow food that is going to kill us.
That's powerful.
That's how intelligent man is.
Mm. Yeah.
Race leaver's being very silly. Happy, healthy lives in the house. Mitch the barber. I'm 175 pounds. Looking to continue to lose fat while lifting weights. When it was you up because the gym's opened up. Oh yeah. Stuck with what I could do. It's 75 grams. I'm guessing you're saying of protein enough. So again, just do the calculations. So if you're cutting, so you want to aim for up to 2 grams of protein per kilo of leanish body weight. So, because most of the science is done on athletes, and obviously they're quite lean, maybe like 10-15% body fat. So 2 grams of protein per their body weight. So then if you think, well, say you were 25% body fat, I would take off like 10% of the protein, because you don't need protein to fuel fat. Super chat, Hexproof Anarchist kindly donated 3 Great British pounds. Very happy birthday to you, Gemma. My daughters and I send you our best. Do you have any life advice for my girls regarding being vegan and morality? Cheers.
Thank you, first of all. Thank you
What
very
a great
much.
question.
Morality. What does that really mean? Like the morals around being vegan?
Yeah, like just how to conduct yourself in life, sort of right and wrong, I suppose.
Yeah, just specifically regarding veganism?
Yeah, I think so. One thing I like to say is, to eat like an animal in a sandwich, for us, it's like a few seconds of taste sensation. For that animal, it's a lifetime of misery, and then it's like terror, agony, and then, and they've got friends, they've got families, they seek pleasure, they want love, they feel love. Even like fishes, you'll see them like playing together, and, so they seek pleasure, they seek love, they run from violence, they scream under the knife just like we do. I can't think of anything more selfish, and it sickens me that someone will value their taste, like a few seconds of taste sensation, over that. Someone's very life. That's how I kind of boil it down, really. Would you add anything?
I would say, look into your heart and think about what feels right for you. So I think in life, we often get taught to not question things, and I think that's a real shame. That's really sad. I say question everything. Don't just take things that, like these people are adults or they're the government that they know, but think what's right for you. Look into your heart. Look at a lamb or a rabbit or a cow, or a kitten or a dog. They're all the same. They're all animals. They all have feelings, and their own unique wants and needs. And look at them and think, do I feel it's right to eat them? Look at them and think, do I feel hungry when I look at them? Does it seem like food to me? Does it seem right to kill them and take off the skin and all these things, If that doesn't feel right, I think that's really saying something.
We say once you meet him, you can't eat him, and I say go meet him, hang out with him for a day, like go to a sanctuary, spend the day, stroke him, like look into their eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not natural. A small amount of humans can happily hurt an animal with no preconditioning. Those people are psychopaths and sociopaths. Like their brains are wired different from quote unquote, I don't want to say normal people, but you get the point. Do you know what I mean? It's not their fault, so I don't want to judge them. I don't want to be too unkind. That's how nature's sadly made them. But for a normal person, we have these mirror neurons. We see others' pain as our own. And so for most people to hurt an animal, that takes conditioning. And years ago, we stupidly moved from the tropics, into temperate regions. Then there's winter, there's no plant foods about. And so for that time, we had to eat animals to survive. It was a survival situation. If not, we would have died. In that situation, I think we have the right to self-defense. I'm not sure that I would want to do it. But I think morally, I can understand that. Like we all want to live. The animals want to live, and we're animals. But when there's no essential nutrient in animals that can't be gotten from somewhere else. So how can you ethically kill somebody who doesn't want to die for the sake of a sandwich? It's stupid when you really think about it.
And just one more thing came to me. You know, we're not living in a completely vegan world yet, so some things might be challenging, you know, like say I don't know how old you are, say you're at school, you know, and there's not many vegans, and everyone around you finds it strange that you maybe live a little different. I guess try to have some understanding that these people, they just haven't thought about things. Thank you. Maybe that they haven't thought about things in the way that you have, you know, like I was saying, we get taught to not really question things, you know, and just kind of eat what everyone else does. And I really appreciate that sometimes it can be challenging, you know, if you're living in a way that feels right for you in your heart, and other people around you, they haven't thought about it, they're just going along with what everyone else is doing, it can feel a little bit like, well, yeah, I'm a little bit different. But I see it as a real great thing. I see it as like, we're the I don't know,
we're ahead of our
trendsetters, you know, we're the ones who've thought more about this, and it's our job to be a good example, and we will look back later on, we'll be really glad that we stuck to our morals instead of just going along with what everyone else wants, but then later on, you know, feeling like, oh, I didn't really want to do that, or I didn't want to live that way, but I did it. There'd be a lot of regret there, and you know, we have a lot of regret for eating animals. We don't beat ourselves up about it because we just didn't know a lot of things, but now we're like, oh yeah, that was really sad that we did that, and I wish we hadn't in some ways, but great that now we're doing what's morally right for us, you know. And if anyone says, oh, you know, you silly vegan, we're so happy with our choices and who we are as a person that the things that people say don't really matter, and we've got this great community. So if sometimes out in the world it can be a little challenging because some people don't get us, we come back to our safe haven of each other and our friends, you know, where it's like, oh, we're not the odd ones out. No, actually, there's loads of us, you know, and we're changing things, you know. And if we think back to when we first went vegan, there wasn't many vegans, not many choices. A few years on, the world looks so different. In a few years' time, the world's going to look so different for you. Yeah. And it's not going to be weird in any way to be vegan.
And basically, so what it is, is that you're from the future.
Yes.
Just time hasn't caught up yet.
Yeah.
And in the future, people will look back on people that ate animals and think that they were barbaric, and everyone will be sickened by it.
And they'll say, wow, you've been doing it all that time. Oh my God, how amazing that you knew back then that this was an awesome choice to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well done, you girls, is all I can say. Super Jack Goji, man, very generously donated 20 Great British pounds. Have a fab birthday from me and Emma.
I feel
you
touched.
lovely man. Guys, you probably all know Goji Man, but if one or two of you don't, do subscribe to him on the tubes, Goji Man and the SIBO Hub. And he and Emma are two of my very favourite people, if they don't mind me saying so.
Aww.
Salt of the earth. Salt of the earth.
How you doing, Simon? How you doing?
Yeah, how are you doing, guys? How are you doing?
See you. That's very nice, isn't it?
Yeah. ADA Heads in the house. Digital X-Mage. Jorge Fruit. Robert Pacino's in the house. Oh, Guilt-Free Herbivore kindly donated 10 Australian dollars. No question, just supporting their local neighbourhood vegan YouTubers. Well, all the money fell out of the tip jar. I hope that's not how it works.
It comes and it goes. That's just life.
Thank you, Guilt-Free Herbivore. You are so kind. If it's not for people like you, we wouldn't be able to do this. So, again, thank you very, very much.
Yeah, it's really kind.
Son Go Hands in the house. Hilda is in the house. Plump Who, good to see you. Oh, it's just jumped. Ghoul Hunter, I'm curious, how does everyone feel about killing cockroaches? It's not something I've had to, deliberate in my brain, but all I'll say is, I try not to kill anyone that I don't have to, and, I guess it depends how you sort of set up your life, whether or not you have these sort of problems to contend with. If you go somewhere where there's mosquitoes and you don't put mosquito repellent on, and then you're slapping mosquitoes, well, you could have put repellent on and not had to. So, there are the odd circumstances where, Gemma will get really, big blisters come up if she gets, sort of bitten. So, but even then, if one got into the bedroom, we would try to capture it if we could and put it out. We just try our best. I think that's all you can do.
That super chat had a comment, but it didn't come up there.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Guilt-free herbivore. I lost 88 kilos over 10 years ago. Wow. Everyone wanted to know my secrets and have asked for advice and had me my opinion. Since becoming vegan, I no longer have an opinion. Now, pressuring or preaching. Yeah. That's because it holds a mirror up to people, doesn't it? And if you're really thriving, it means they're eating animals unnecessarily, which they can't deal with. So I do understand, but it's a shame we can't all be a bit more open and consider things a bit more. Bohemian Bees in the house. Go-to man, have you had a good day, Gemma?
I've had a lovely day, thank you. Yeah, I've been in a sort of let's put that down. I've been in a kind of strange mood for a few days, some past kind of stuff has just been bothering me, and I felt a bit gloomy, and I was like, oh God, am I going to feel really sort of down on my birthday? And sometimes you just can't help when things come up, or when you might feel a bit not great, even if it's around a occasion where you wouldn't want to feel that way. So I just tried to allow my feelings and do some internal processing work, and I feel a lot better, and had a lovely day with this one, and he's made me feel really special and loved, and it's just been a lovely day. Thanks for asking.
Red Pebbles in the house. You may recognise her from such videos as Vegan Fitness, 3 meals, 6 girls and me. Oh, and Reb, I came across the Chickenless Nuggets video today. I'm going to re-upload it because it's a real fun video, and it's only on 3.8 thousand views. So I think if I upload it now, it could, if I call it Vegan Kicks Off at McDonald's drive-thru or something, I think that might do well. So expect that to happen. And it was so good to see you. It was so good to see you. You lovely thing. Ethical vampires. Cassie, does anyone else always cry on their birthday? I've noticed something always makes me cry on my birthday.
Oh, what kind of crying is it? You can sort of have happy tears or sorrow tears,
or tears for fears.
Yeah.
Optizap is off. Thank you, my friend. Thanks for joining. Rep, yes to Nuggets video. Let's just get a better cameraman next time. Yeah, I am going to cut out the bit where his logo's in there and that. What an a-hole. Oh, Cassie's saying not happy tears. I suppose, one thing springs to mind, that we all know we're a year closer to our death. Is that something?
Yeah, and it depends how you spend your birthday, who you're going to be seeing, if your birthdays remind you of previous birthdays that had some kind of weight to them for some reason. If it's a trigger, isn't it? Maybe if something really bad happens on a birthday, every birthday's going to sort of remind you of that. So maybe you need a new plan for birthdays, a new, what am I trying to say? new
Sort of
routine.
Routine.
Yeah, sort of routine, and so that you teach your brain that birthdays are equated to something positive and good.
I've got to tell you something.
I thought you were going to say purple piplup. I got ready to. You're hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry.
At 7 o'clock.
Okay. We haven't seen that old purple piplup that lovely for a while, have we? I keep thinking sometimes I'm going to have to get out the way.
Move, bitch, get out the way. Right, what was I saying? We need to sign off. Thanks, moderators, for keeping us troll-free.
I haven't caught up with all the comments yet.
Thanks for the super chats, keeping the beans on the toast.
The wolves from the door.
And the cameras rolling. Do follow us on the gram. Bottom left of the screen there. Hench_Herbivore. Gemma_Herbivore. What else?
We're here Monday, Wednesday and Friday.
6 p.m. BST.
Yep. What else to say?
I can't remember. I think I'm tired.
I've been thrown.
Yeah.
Just thanks all for coming. Thank you so much for all the birthday wishes and love. I really, really appreciate it.
If you're new, we'd love you to become part of the Hench Herbivore community. So hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified of new videos, and we'll see you
Wednesday.
Yes. Thanks for